Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can tell, I am doing this really cute I don't know what to call it, but I guess it's like a purple periwinkle, eye look. I created this eye look using the Beauty Bay Midnight palette, okay? And here is a little sneak peek of the colors. So I played around with the purples and I did include this beautiful skin. Also swatched all of the shades. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this video. Hey guys, welcome back. So we are jumping into this Beauty Bay Midnight palette and look at how stunning, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and swatch this baby. So we have Lavender, Tranquil, Jellies, Catch. Next is Voodoo, Gleam, Iris, and Electric. These are the swatches of the purple, so half of the palette. Next is the blues. We have Sky, Denim, Bubbles, and Mist. Then we have Cerulean, Steel, Hex, and Potion. So these are the blues in the palette. So I'm going to start off by priming the eyes, the usual P.LOISE base. And then I'm jumping into Lavender. And I'm just going to, oh my God, look at that pigment. And I'm just focusing this on the outer V and then slowly bringing that color toward the inner 1/3 of the eye. And then just blending out the edges with Catch. And this is definitely more of like a periwinkle color. It has a little bit of blue to it. It's not as purple. And right here, I'm taking a clean blending brush to go over those edges. Next, I'm mixing Voodoo and Iris together just to deepen up that outer V. And this look, trust the process with this, because as I was doing it, I was questioning myself. So I'm going to cut my crease. I'm just going to use Catch to blend the outer V. For the lid shade, I'm using Tranquil and just tapping that onto the lid, and just the ombre just looks so beautiful going from light to dark. So now I'm adding liner, just lining my top line, adding some lashes. These are from Lash.7. Use code MUACHEY. This is in the style PIXIE. So now I'm going to color correct. Trying to use up this Fenty foundation, and this foundation matches me so well right now. And I'm just taking my foundation brush and buffing it into the skin. And for that flawless look, I'm just taking my sponge to soak up any excess product. So next I'm going to take this Morphe concealer And this is the only concealer I'm using to highlight my face. Add a little cream bronzer. And for some reason, I feel like my cream bronzer from Anastasia, it felt like more dry to me. So I definitely had to work this product into the skin. And now I'm just blending all those edges before I blend out my concealer. And to set that, I'm going to be taking the Sephora Micro Smooth powder, translucent powder, my bad, and just pressing that underneath the eye and setting my highlighted areas. I did not bake really with this underneath the eye. And now I'm taking the Sephora Micro Smooth powder just to set my face. This isn't going to add a lot of coverage. It's just going to give that skin-like finish to the skin. And to bronze, I really wanted to try this bronzer from Fenty Beauty, and I am going to bronze up the skin and give my one size made for shade a little bit of a break. And I'm also going to be using that to contour the nose. And now dipping into the Made for shade because I couldn't resist, I'm taking that cool tone shade to really contour out these cheeks. And now I'm just cleaning it up with the Sephora translucent powder. And now I went into Iris to work on the lower lash line. And I just focused that about, I want to say, halfway to the eye. Right now I'm focusing on the outer lash line, but I do bring it in about halfway to the lash line. Next, I'm taking this purple eyeliner from LA Girl. This is the Shockwave liner, and adding that into my waterline. You could add any pop of color. And here I'm just taking a nude shade just to make it a little bit more pastel. And so now I'm going into Tranquil, and I'm just placing that on the inner 1/3 of the lower lash line just to give it that pop. And now I'm going into the Jaclyn Hill Brightening and Setting Powder, and I'm just adding a tiny bit of brightness underneath the eye. And I'm taking this Kylie Cosmetics highlighter, and look at that. Look at this glow. This is so pigmented. Like, I was surprised. This is her new formula as well. And just that glow. I love how buildable this highlighter is. And lining my lips using Brownie from Juvia's Place. And then I'm taking this MAC Powder Kiss lipstick, I believe. And this is very creamy and smooth. I was going to leave it matte, but I'm adding this gloss from Tammy Cosmetics. And it really just helped the lips look so juicy. So now I'm just trying out this Jaclyn Hill x Robin setting spray, and look at the skin. Look at how juicy it looks. nice and wet, and then I'm just pressing that setting spray into the skin. And this is the final look. This is a 10 out of 10 for this palette. I'll see you guys in my next one.